To be clear, what creates stress for one individual, may not cause stress in another. As unique as people are, your solutions to address and manage stress in the workplace will also be unique. There is no one-size-fits-all solution to workplace stress. However, some strategies will be instrumental in helping to manage the level of stress you feel while at your place of occupation. 1. Pay attention to how you start your day. Be positive. When we settle into a career or even into a temporary job while we look for what is going to make us happy, it is important to pay attention to how we decide to start our day. If you have a family and have to get the kids ready for school and they aren't completely cooperative, or you run into issues like a flat tire on the way to work or horrible drivers, it is important to remain calm. A lot of people may not realize it, but how we start our day and our attitudes moving forward before we get to work is going to dictate the rest of the day for us. If you start off your day on the wrong side of the bed or in a typical bad mood because you let everything bother you before you actually clocked in, you can almost guarantee that the rest of your day is going to be a long and stressful one. Some simple things to do to start your day off right is to make plans the night before so that you won't be in a rush during the morning time. Also, remember to eat your breakfast. Eating a balanced meal before we truly begin our day provides us with not only the energy, but also helps to keep us in a better mood. 2. Ask your employer if it is possible to work remotely or get flexi time. This may not be a solution for all business, however, it will definitely be great for businesses that operate in an office environment. Allowing employees to work remotely, at least part of the time, can do wonders for the stress level in the workplace and help boost morale. Besides, it's a sign of trust and saves a lot of commuting time. By saving the commuting time, employees usually work more productively. Also, allowing an employee to work remotely also can be financially beneficial for both parties. Employees can cut down on the cost that is associated with traveling back and forth in the commute to and from work. They don't have to worry about running late due to traffic. Furthermore, it reduces operating costs to the business. 3. Make sure you know what your role in the company is and the chain of command. One thing that will stress anyone out is not knowing who they are supposed to talk to or what exactly is expected of them within their position in the workplace. Obviously, you want to know who you need to talk to when you have a question or concern and need to know the appropriate steps to get to the right person. Knowing the chain of command is important because it shows that the business is organized. I'm not sure about you, but whenever I've had an issue I need to know who to talk to instead of running around in circles to get an answer for a problem that takes 20 seconds to fix. That's like being put on hold for customer service and no one knows who you need to talk to and you get transferred 7 times before you get a hold of the person you need to talk to, and personally, that really grinds my gears. It's unorganized and unprofessional. When it comes to knowing your role, that is also extremely important. If you are working somewhere and what you are expected to do constantly changes or isn't clearly laid out in front of you, you could easily become stressed out due to not knowing what your actual purpose is. How do I figure out the chain of command and know what my responsibilities are? Talk to your immediate supervisor. Your supervisor is also probably stressed out as well with people not knowing who they need to talk to for a specific problem or knowing what they are supposed to do. Talk to them to find out where to get this information or for who you need to speak with regarding a problem. If they don't know, go above them for the answer. 4. Avoid negative interactions, and whatever you do, don't gossip. We all know that person at work, unfortunately. They always want to talk about whatever juicy details that they think they know about someone else's life. And they just have a way of sucking you into the conversation even though you may truly not care about anything they are talking about. This person is a gossiper and no one likes them. Coincidentally, if you have a gossiper at work, you also probably see quite a few negative interactions among your coworkers. It's a revolving door. Drama occurs, then someone talks about it, which brings more drama for someone to talk about. You get it. It's exhausting, and it also negatively impacts your work environment and can create a hostile workplace that is going to stress everyone out, including you. So, what can you do about gossip and negative interactions in the workplace? Don't gossip. The best thing you can do in a situation such as this is to not be a part of it. No one likes being talked about behind their back. So why do it to someone else? This is the golden rule that we learned about in kindergarten. Treat others how you want to be treated. That extends to times when they can see or hear you as well. If you do, it will come back to bite you. Also, don't talk about sensitive topics. This is something that a lot of people do without even thinking about it. There are 3 rules to live by. Don't talk about politics. Don't talk about religion. No inappropriate jokes in the workplace. You run the risk of someone either becoming offended or overly passionate about a topic, and it's not worth the headache. Simply put, use common sense. 5. Make time for yourself to unwind. When you have a long day at work, it is important to just sit back, relax, and let go of the day that you had. It is of high importance that you take the time for yourself to do so. Holding on to what might have made you upset or stressed you out for the day is only going to build, fester, and eventually carry on over to your next shift at work, leading you to be stressed out, angry, and possibly even disgruntled. This is true even if you work at home. Sometimes you need to take a step away from the computer, go to the gym, and release all the tension that was built up due to tight deadlines or being behind on work. We're all human and it happens to all of us. You just have to take a moment to take a breath and move forward. What are some ways that I can unwind to manage workplace stress? Try listening to music. Music is a great way to take away the stress of the day, even if you were at the point of seething rage at the moment. We tend to listen to music based upon how we feel, but for some reason, no matter the genre, it makes us feel better. Next time work gets you down, turn on the tunes to pick yourself back up. Also, you can start a regular exercise regimen. Most people know that exercise provides individuals with a multitude of mental, physical, and emotional benefits, especially when it comes to stress. Think about that fitness goal you wanted to attain so long ago. Begin exercising to achieve that goal and also to not lose your marbles at work. Remember, fit people are happy people. Thumb up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you would like to get notified when a new video is on. See you in the next video.